Good morning, children. We're doing something a little different for this week. We're going to give this a try, see if that works out better for everyone, okay? So I'm here in the class. As you can see, I've got my smartboard going, and we're going to do the instruction for the entire week of math. I will tell you Monday, and then when we finish Mondays, I'll say, this is the end of Monday. You can turn it off, and then you can go to the next video. The math video 1 will be this one. Math video 2, unless this one goes longer, will be your morning seat work, and I'll go over those pages again Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so on and so forth. And then for the rest of the instruction, language, and other will be on a separate instead of doing the whole day. Okay, so we're going to get started. So this would be your Monday's assignment. This is in your chapter 17. We're not finished with that yet. Lesson 5, pages 383 and 384. So go ahead and go to 383 and 384. I'm going to have to keep moving on, so you just pause me when you need to. So as you can see, we're going to be using a table to solve some word problems, okay? The heights of trees. The tree, oak, cedar, pine, fir, spruce, and the height, all these numbers say how high they are. So here's an example. Dawn wants to compare the heights of the cedar tree and the spruce tree. Which tree is taller? Well, you look at the two numbers, just pick the taller one, the spruce or the cedar. 143 is taller or greater than 128, so the answer would be the cedar tree. Okay, so you're using that chart to answer these questions. Okay, now using the table, compare the heights of the cedar and the fir. So it's 143 is less than 151. So you might want to underline, what are they asking you? Which is taller? So what will you write? Which one is 151 feet? That would be the fir, correct? And then you're comparing the heights of the pine and the oak. So the pine is 105 feet, the oak is 119. They want to know which one's taller, so maybe you should start with putting the greater one here. So we have the pine, 105, the oak, 119, 105, 1, that is greater, so you want to say 119 is greater than, what was the other one? 105. So which one was 119? The oak tree is taller. And then they're going to ask you, what is the tallest tree on the entire table? Which one of these numbers is the greatest? They all are one in the hundreds. 1, 4, 0, 5, 2. Which number is greatest? 5. Answer, fir. Good. So you'll write fir here again. Okay? Which is the shortest? So you go on down. Go to the tens place, which is the smallest number. I think a 0 would definitely qualify. So you want to write pine for which one is the shortest, right? Now it asks us which tree is taller than the spruce but shorter than the fir. So it's taller than the spruce but shorter than the fir. So we've got the spruce and the fir. So the spruce is 128. So why don't we start there? 128. So if it is taller than the spruce but shorter, we want to say 128 spruce but shorter than the fir. What is the fir? 151. So in other words, it comes in between, right? This sign will be the same. So which tree is actually greater than the spruce but shorter than 151. What number comes in between? Well, it looks like it's the one that I've circled, 143, right? 143. So this is true, 128 is less than 143, but 143 is less than 151. What was that tree? It was the cedar. Okay? So you can put a capital T at the top of this page, circle it, and then go right to the next page. This is a page that you guys are supposed to do on your own, but let me kind of read it through. If you want to silence me, do it on your own, that's fine. We're using the fruits at the fruit stand table to answer these questions. We're comparing. Are there more plums or more pears? Well, let's just go ahead and write pears here. 304, that is pears. Plums, 317. What are we going to say? 304 is less or greater than 317? Looks like it would be less. So which one had more? 317. So that's why you want to write plums. Okay? Now we're comparing. They're asking, are there fewer peaches or fewer apples at the fruit stand? Well, first of all, let's take a look at peaches. How many peaches are there? 258. And how many apples are there? 262. Is 258 fewer than 262? Is 5 less than 6? Yes. So 258 would tell us that there are fewer peaches. All right. Of which fruit is there the most? So find the greatest number and write which of these has the most. Check that out for yourself. Which fruit is the fewest, the smallest number? Look for the least amount, write that answer. Okay? Now, they're saying look at the bananas, pears, apples. Write them in order from the least to the greatest. So we want our less than sign. So bananas, pears, apples, bananas, let's circle them. Bananas, pears, apples. Which of those numbers is the smallest? Well, there's 2 less than 3, 6 is less than 9. So we would say apples, 262 is the least. Which is the largest number? Well, you've got a 300. So 304. And then we find the one that's in the middle, 293. 293. Okay?